Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we played the Chain Reactions Fall Series, I believe that's year 4 preseason round at Lake Corriher Disc Golf Course in China Grove, North Carolina. This is a great little course kind of tucked away back off of Highway 29 in the China Grove area, and beautiful course. It's got I believe hole 5 is kind of the scenic hole that I think most people will remember from this course. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. It was a good day, all day today. Can't be upset with my round. Had a couple of putts that could have been better, but overall I'm happy with my round. I believe I finished 9th out of 19, so kind of right in the middle of the MA3 grouping. There were a couple of players that just absolutely played out of their shoes. Well, I think one guy was almost 1,000 rated in MA3. I think it was like 980 something. But hole 1 here is just a nice straight with the little left to right at the very end. Just threw my omen right down the gap there, and the distances on the actual PDGA card are different than the distances that are on the sign. I'm not sure what's going on there, but some of them are very different. Some of them are accurate, but some are very different. But hole 2, I'm going to throw the Cosmic Fury right down the middle, and that was a birdie on hole 1. Pretty good birdie. This is Circle's Edge putt for another birdie. I was able to cash that one in. Hole 3, throwing the omen here. This is a very tight corridor here that you've got. It's a soft right to left shot. And I just threw the omen. I just bit the bullet and said, look, I'm gonna end up on the right side. I'm not gonna get anywhere near the basket, but I'm gonna get basket high and just have a long putt for birdie, or a long approach for easy par. But I did run this. That tree was a little bit in the way of the basket, so I didn't have a good angle to it. So I did try to run it anyway. Took the par. Hole 4, 339-foot par 3. My backhand did not feel good on the front 9, and I could not get it to come out of the hand right. Pulled that one a little bit, hit a tree. Gonna take my A3 here on my long approach shot. Out of the hand, I thought I absolutely nailed it, and I was fighting through, and then I caught a late tree right there and just kind of kicked it back a little bit. But this was a long, just outside circle 1 straddle putt that I gave it a good run at it, but just a little bit out to the left. So let's get my first bogey. Hole number 5. This is the scenic hole. Beautiful hole, left to right. There's a granite wall back here, and you're going to see that more in a minute. I threw my omen, and I had a great shot going right at the basket, and I caught that last tree, knocked it down. So then I took my MX2, threw it on the thumber, and got it a little bit higher than I wanted. And so I'm in the bush on the right side. You can kind of see me moving in there. All I could do was scuba out of this. It was so thick in there. This is a gorgeous hole, absolutely gorgeous hole. I just threw the MX2 way too high. I landed on top of that shelf where I'm standing and just kept it in those bushes. I was wanting to hit the rocks and stop it, give myself a nice little upwards birdie putt, but this is for bogey. Hole number 6, very short par 3, and once again my backhand out of the hand was just bad. First one I pulled, that one I let go early, but this little touch shot with this A3 was absolutely on point. I mean, I put it right under the basket. You see right here, this is me tapping in for the par. But that approach shot was perfect. That's what I was trying to do on the hole 4. Hole number 7, I'm going to throw the A3, and I thought I was going to get through the gap, but I caught a late tree and kicked straight right. And I didn't have a good line here for the backhand, with the righty backhand or righty forehand, so I just threw lefty backhand. I was just getting it close to the basket, so this is going to be a straddle putt. This is such a beautiful course. Lots of rocks, and it's just beautiful wooded disc golf, North Carolina disc golf. Hole 8, this was a really bad shot. Then my Rolo, I just pulled it again. and it went right down that right side. None of the water here was OB. Okay. It was all casual. So I'm down in the dumps there, and that was just me tossing up and caught a tree, unfortunately. And so this is my par attempt, and all I did was just toss it out. I just said, get it out of here, get it as close as I can. Just try to save the bogey putt. Luckily that right chain caught. Hole number 9, gonna throw the Omen here, and absolutely crushed it out of the hand. Felt great, was a little inside, but almost got pin high. This was just a bad putt by me. This should have been a much better birdie run. I just flubbed it out of the hand, just let it go way too low. But easy tap in par. Hole number 10, FX3 here, and I threw it exactly on the line I wanted. It just didn't stand up, and I don't know why it didn't stand up. I felt like I absolutely cooked it, and it just held straight. Got knocked down. I'll take my A2 here on this wide gap, left line. There was a right line there, but it was more narrow, so I decided to go with the more open gap and still wound up hitting a tree. This is for my par, unfortunately, and I'm gonna hit the cage and take another. Hole 11, I'm throwing the Origin here, and just another early release. My backhand just did not feel good today. My approaches and scrambles were on point. This was. I wish I wasn't in the way here, because I mean it was just a gorgeous little flick that landed me right next to the basket. Easy par. Hole 12, I'm throwing the Origin on a standstill because I was tired of pulling everything, and just laced it right down the middle of the fairway. So this was kind of the start when my backhand started to feel better after that standstill. This was a good birdie run here. I thought I had it, and just did fall short. But easy tap in par. Hole 13, FX3 here on the thumber line. This is such a tight gap. It's so narrow through here. Executed that very well. Great thumber shot. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit too deep in these trees in the way. I took the PA5 and tried to bend it around that last tree, and just tree. This can be a easy tap, or not tap in, but easy par putt. It's probably about 18 feet. Hole 14, taking the A2 on a forehand and absolutely crushed it down, unfortunately, the far left side. This is a left to right hole, and it just went straight. But I'm gonna take the A3 again, and just this A3 was coming in clutch today with these little approach shots. Felt like I almost rang it up. I landed just in front of the basket and slid past a little bit. But another easy par putt. Hole 15, going to take the FD1. It's uphill. It's 208 feet uphill, but I wanted to make sure that I could get a good release on the disc, and it's going to give me a long birdie putt. I did catch a late tree. I feel like it was skipping towards the basket, and unfortunately I just missed it. About a half-inch higher, I think that would have been it. 16, going to take the Rolo. This is one of the most tightest fairways I've ever seen. Look how tight this is with that Rolo just getting through there. The more it funnels to the basket, the tighter and tighter it gets. So this is another birdie run. I had so many birdie putts today. Circle's edge just inside circle 2, birdie putts, and didn't really capitalize on those. So I was able to take another par. Hole 17, throwing the Roadrunner here, Halo Roadrunner. Out of the hand, I thought I nailed it, and it just did not stand up. That Halo plastic is so hard to get to stand up. But I am going to try to run this. I'm going to try to make this for birdie. And out of the hand, I had a chance, and it just a little bit too much on it. So it left me probably about a 25-footer here to save the par. and pretty easy. Hole 18, gonna take the origin, and I do pull it just a little bit more than I wanted, but luckily I was able to stay clean and actually get pin high, just way out to the right. So this is another circle 2 birdie run. This is probably about 55 feet, 55 feet, and gave it a try, hit the pole. It's gonna be a tap in for par. So started off birdie, which was awesome. You know, I felt like I was on a roll, and then I went par, bogey. So basically, I started over again at hole number 6, and then went basically parred out with 2 bogeys to finish the round. But that 11 through 18 stretch was good because I felt like I was scrambling my butt off to save that and to not add on anymore after those bogeys on 8 and 10. But the course was in beautiful shape. Looked like they had done a lot of work out there to kind of clean up the fairways. Last time I played there, it was a little overgrown, I feel like. This time it just looked like they've done a ton of work out there. The course is in wonderful shape and just a beautiful course. I would absolutely recommend, if you're in that China Grove, Salisbury area, get in and play this course if you've never played it before. It's definitely worth playing. And a lot of good tee signs, but like I say, the distances are a little off based on, you can see here on the card, like hole 1 says 262, par 3 when you're standing on the pad I think it says like 230, 239 or something, par 3 235, something like that. So there's a discrepancy there between what the sign says and what the PDGA card says on some of these holes, but you know, you can kind of get a good gauge, or you have a rangefinder that'll help you kind of get your dial in those distances. But I had a wonderful time, great card mates, 882 rated as of the last time I looked. That may change a couple of points before the end of the day. May go up, may go down, because they are still out there playing, I believe. It's only 3:30. I think they have tee times up to 4:30, something like that. So could move a little bit more, but definitely high MA3 rated round, which is great because I would love to get. I want to actually get into the MA3 division. You know, I'm currently rated as MA4, but I feel like I play more rounds MA3 at the MA3 level, so that's why I play MA3. But as always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.